What's on then, people? Welcome to another episode of the VR6 build. Now, the car still hasn't come back from the cage. It is Thursday the 31st. It's Halloween. We're looking to get the car back this weekend, this Saturday. And in the meantime, I'm out of stuff to do for the car. But I have just got a pair of front tyres fitted on the 720s. Mainly because the 330D brakes that I want to fit on the front of the compact don't fit under 16s. So I've just chucked some part warns on there for now, just to get the 17s on, get the brakes on, and get everything sorted out front end wise when the car comes back. It means obviously the front brakes will be going on, and I can start to dial in all the alignment and fitment and all of that rubbish on the front end as soon as the car's back. So, once again, 720s, I've already been through the specs, I'm not going to do that again. I've just been to MJP Tyres, my good friend Adam has sorted me out with a pair of part warns. Now, like I say, part warns, they're not the correct tyre size that I want to run, but they should do lovely for what I want to do, which is just get the car rolling and get things progressing. MJP have been very good to me over the last couple of years. Like I say, my good friend Adam works there, and we've been mates forever. So if you're in the market in Southampton or along the south coast, if you're in the market for tyres, part warns, truck tyres, van tyres, normal car tyres, whatever you want, hit up MJP. I'll put a link down below for their website. They are the bollocks.
Several days later.
Right, Saturday the 9th of November, and you can now see she's back. She's had the roll cage done. I've managed to put the doors back on, windows back on. Bonnet needs to go on, but that can wait for a second. I just want to show you what I have had done. Have a look at that. I've painted it with some silver metallic so it doesn't go rusty. But look at that, boys. Never mind the overspray. It was a rush job in the middle of the night. I am over the moon with it. It's remade the rear strut brace, which I had a bastard of a time doing. So that's all brand new. Gussets down the A pillars, gussets down the B pillars, gussets on the X door bars, and the door's still shut, which I'm quite happy about. That was my briefing to him. I basically said I still want to run regulators on the doors and everything like that. Yeah, shout out to Muzzle Fabrication. He's done a fucking sick job, boys. New windscreen in a couple of days because that smashed when they took it out. But yeah, look at that. So it's getting to the time of the year where it's getting cold and dark pretty quickly. That doesn't mean things aren't getting done. I've actually managed to get home at a decent time tonight. So I've just started routing in this mess of wires. I need to move that over to there basically. Everything up to the back of the seats is pretty much in. I just need to double check that for the diff. All the rear lights are all plumbed in, everything like that. And got windscreen fitted yesterday after the other one smashed when they took it out. So lovely tidy new windscreen, looks good. Front brake lines are done. I just need to tighten a few fittings. Front brakes you can just about see. I've gone for some hell braided lines. I've got the 720s on the front because the 330D brakes that I've put on here do not fit under those 16s. So I've got them on at the moment. She's going to be wide. Hopefully my overs just about cover them. I'm going to try not to run too much camber. On the last compact I had 8 degrees camber on the front, which looked cool. But it made it handle like turd. So hopefully I can maybe 4 or 5 degrees camber. We'll have to see. I'll have to play with the fitment. But for now, I'm just going to put some wiring in. Hopefully get the bonnet back on tonight. And start putting some trim bits on ready, and then this bad boy goes in. Right, you join me a couple of days later. I'm still inside the car, farting around with this. Let me move that. So, driver's side is all done. It's all tidied up till the middle. I just need to tackle this. But obviously now that I've got a cage in, I can't sort of lean in and do it. So I thought I might as well just sit in here and get it done. So I'm going to wrap it up, pin it up underneath there because I've chucked all the plastics away. And then that's the interior wiring done. Right, a couple of days later, all the wiring's now been chased in. As in the passenger footwell over there, all nice and neat. Driver's side's all done. Throttle pedal's now in. Never mind the throttle stop, that's coming out. I'm just going to get on and mount the link ECU where that little lamp is, and then we can start putting all the new wiring in. Like you can see that it's all nice and tidy now. So yeah, time for the new wiring. In case you missed it, it's a Link G4X Extreme. So it's not the top boy. It's a step down from the top boy, but I'm very excited to have this on board. So let's get it mounted. And just like that, she's now mounted. I just got to do up the nuts. Should be pride of place. I'm not going to run any radio or blowers or anything in here, so you should be able to see the Link ECU through what's left of the dash. So Link is now mounted. A and B looms are now tied into where the standard loom goes. We've started wiring all that up. This is staying in the car, and then it goes out through the grommet down there. And if we come to the front of the car, we're waiting on some more connections quickly before we can progress with this. But it now comes out to the fuse box. Here we are decided to get rid of this plug. This is the standard E36 plug, but BMW want 130 quid for the pins for it, so that can get fucked right off. We're going to do a few quick connectors here for all the loom and everything. Got to run all of this still. This is all the headlight loom. I'm hoping I can plumb it through here, get it all nice and tidy, stuff like that. But yeah, wiring is about 50% there at the moment. Hopefully we can get this done over the next few days. You can see how drastically we thinned out the original fuse box and that. Got some relays and some more fuses to put in there, but then that's done. And then button up stuff like the clutch line. That rear brake line needs to be P-clipped underneath. And then it's time for the engine. If you see my Instagram, you saw that I had the front end on the other day. I'll put a quick photo up now. Just because I wanted to see what it looks like. So you can see how far it's going to stick out. These are only 50mm arms. The original arch comes to about here. So hopefully with the overs on, it should clear it. I'm probably going to have to dial in a little bit more camber, which I don't really want to do, but that should work out quite nicely. I can't wait. Now that I've seen like the front end and everything go back on, I am very excited to get this car finished. As I said before, it is now at the point of the year where it is bloody freezing out. I think I left my house at 6 this morning and it was -3. So progress is slow, but bear with us. We are making progress. I'm still hoping that the car is at least running by Christmas time, but like I say, it's just hard going in the cold and the rain at the moment. But apologies for the slack uploads, but you know, both me and Kev work full-time jobs. We're both, well, he's bought a house, he's in the process of building that. I'm buying a house at the moment, so I'm in the process of going through all of that, so we are quite busy, but we are getting there.